Believers feasting. No, it was me. It was me. Of course I know him. He's me. This episode, by the way, we like to dedicate all the streams to people out there. This one's dedicated to Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'd like to congratulate him on his new show on Disney+. Looking forward to seeing what it's all about. Big ups to Obi-Wan Kenobi. And honestly, you love a great comeback story. He'd been kind of quiet for like, I don't know, like almost 20 years. And now he's back, man. Like, I can't believe it's been almost 2 decades since the last time we saw Obi-Wan Kenobi use his light sword to fight an asthmatic robot with 4 arms. It's hard to imagine. And I was just asking myself, I wonder what that... Wait, as soon as I saw that in the movie, I asked myself, I wonder what that guy's up to between the events of this movie and the next time we see him in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Wonder what he ate for lunch on the 23rd of Staruary. Stop acting like you're not going to watch it. I haven't watched Book of Boba Fett yet. I mean, I don't care about the Star Wars characters I already know about. I want to learn about new Star Wars characters. I'm done with Obi-Wan Kenobi, man. Like, it's a good item. I just don't care about him. I've seen his whole arc, man. They don't need to do the Star Wars thing where it's like, first you saw him as an old man, then you see him at like the prime of his strength, and then you see him as like a little baby, you know? And whoa, here's Obi-Wan Kenobi gets rescued by Qui-Gon Jinn in the swamps of Dagobah, where he was previously just a little street urchin stealing midichlorians from people around him using his force powers. But like, I want to see like some new stuff, man. I want to see like a Star Wars show it's just like about like a dude trying to fucking make it, you know? Like, it's just about like a guy. I think, here's what I'm thinking, okay? Matt Damon plays Wall Hanting, okay? He's a force-attuned individual, but because of where he's grown up and the friend circle that he has, he doesn't want to admit that he's force-attuned. Instead, his only goal in life is to never rise above the station of his friends, okay? So he sometimes shows his force powers when necessary, like when someone at a bar says he's not wicked fucking smart. But otherwise, he's just like, don't talk to me like that. I'm just like you. I'm just a dumbass like you. Why are you talking to me like I'm a smart guy when I'm a dumbass like you? What the fuck you talking about, you know? And then Ben Affleck could play like, I don't know, maybe his name could be like Tom McKenzie, and he's like, if you don't leave this fucking kyber crystal mine, I'll fucking freeze you and carbonite myself, you stupid sack of fucking shit. And then it could be like, I'm just thinking it could be like a great movie. Now, I would love it if it were possible that we could get Robin Williams to play like a space therapist that could help Matt Damon come to terms with the fact that he is meant to be a Jedi. You know, he's meant to be at the Jedi Academy on Dantooine, and then he's meant to pick the Kyber crystal for his lightsaber, and then honestly he's meant to go to Coruscant to stand in front of the Jedi Council and see if he's ready to find a master that he could Padawan for. But it takes him a while to do that. So I'm thinking instead we take Rebel Wilson for that role. Rebel Wilson from the new Netflix original Senior Year, and she could be like, it's not your fault. Well, actually, it is your fault, but that's okay. Yeah. We done? She could be like, I think it could, she's the obvious choice. You're absolutely right. And we'll call the movie Good Will Hunting. Incredible writing. Thank you, thank you. We gotta get Josh Gad in there somewhere as well. Maybe he could play like a wisecracking droid or something like that. That also, you know, is a droid that originally it was involved in like a space cabaret or something like that, so he's always breaking into show tunes, but now they've reprogrammed him to be like a combat droid, but he sings while he engages in the combat or something, but also he's a bloodthirsty assassin. Something along these lines I think could really work. Who's the love interest? It's Star Wars, there's no love interest, but Matt Damon does fuck one of those blue tentacled aliens, the Twi'leks. But they're not in love or whatever. And honestly, we want this story to be kind of empowering. So it's actually more like she fucks him. And then he's like, what the fuck? I'm getting fucked right now by a fucking alien. What? This is wicked fucking weird. This is a great item. Dark arts. That's a good item. We could use that. Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, get out of here. Hey, if you don't stop exploding, I'm gonna freeze you and carbonite myself. I love Boston. I wish it was real. Just brings it out. I didn't look at chat for like 30 seconds there. That felt amazing.